advanced nutritional products on earth that people can buy very close to cost? Absolutely. Yes. Are we the future of home-based business? Absolutely. But more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about recognizing the value. We have a value here that's unseeable. That's why when we brought out the CBD oil, remember how quickly it was gone? And then Dr. Ryan and Ben went out there, made it better, brought it to us a little bit less money, the power of the buying club power. That's what it did to us, CBD oil. We all saw what happened when we launched the lean. I got on the plane in the morning. I landed in Las Vegas to meet some of the LiveGood beloved that got together to hang out and just fellowship and have fun. Within 4 hours, the entire inventory of our lean was gone. Why? Because it's made by the best ingredients money can buy. We market it very close to cost to our family member. And when you have over 1.3 million people as a part of your family called the club, when you launch a product that you know it's made by the best ingredients money can buy, we joke about how Dr. Goodkin, the gentleman that I'm looking at right now working on his computer, that he knows the name of every anchovy that goes in our Factor 4. I know it's a joke, but coming from this industry that I'm used to, unfortunately, a lot of companies kind of cutting corners on the ingredient costs to keep the price down because they had to have the 14, 15-fold inevitable. It blesses my heart when I'm watching these chain communications between Dr. Goodkin, his amazing wife, and Ben Glinsky talking about, oh my gosh, can we find better resveratrol? Can we find better there? I mean, that blows me away. And that's why we have 3 out of 10 people that join LiveGood, and Ben is going to come and talk about rank recognition in a minute. Immediately, almost immediately, while they're waiting for their products to arrive, are out there sharing the opportunity. Why? I'll tell you why. Forgive the background noise. It's because people are proud. People are proud. How can you not be proud when you're marketing a product that costs us almost $13 to make to your beloved for $18? That's 60 cents a serving, knowing that if there was any other way for any other company, network marketing or traditional commerce, was going to bring a product with that level of ingredient that Dr. Goodkin and his amazing wife find and bring to the masses, there is no way, Jose, that you could bring that product into the masses as we do for 18 for anything less than 180. That's what we're duplicating, because people are like, you know what? Yes, I was short other opportunities that, I can get involved with another company. I got to start with $1,000 to be a part of the game. Then I got to go out there and maybe spend $200 or $300 to start being involved. People don't want to get friends involved with that, especially as Ben shared, people's buying habits are shifting. When people's buying habits are shifting, they're not going to go tell their friends to buy a $100 bottle so 30 people above might get paid on it when they can find a better one on Amazon for 80 or 60. And now we live good for a third of the price with 100% money back guarantee. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we're waiting for Ben to arrive, as we're getting the numbers to share as far as the recognition, I'm blown away to see our brand new diamond from down under here. I'm just so thankful for all of you. So today being Friday, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you joined last night. Last night, I think we had about 2,000 or 3,000 brand new family members joining LiveGood that have been watching that power line to grow. They've been reading the testimonials of people's products. That's what it's all about. They're listening to Lisa and Ryan's YouTube channels. See, here's the difference between our company and a lot of other companies in this industry. We brag. We want people to listen to Lisa and Ryan. Because when they listen to Ryan and Lisa, I usually say ladies first. I just said Ryan first. When they listen to Lisa and Ryan, they're like, oh my gosh, this lady, everything that Lisa said 4 or 5 Thursdays ago makes total sense when you watch their videos. She said, we've been making these life-changing products for our family. Their 2 kids, their 2 doggies, and her and Ryan. And now, because of the power of club membership and LiveGood and the fact that Ben, the forecaster, came out of retirement, we get to bring these products to the masses. That's LiveGood. And when that clicks, yes, you're going to look in the mirror, you see what these products are doing to you without hurting your pocket. Yes, you're going to have your friends telling you, hey, Johnny, hey, Fatima, hey, Mohammed, hey, Trisha, hey, Alex, what are you doing? You're more energetic. Your skin is softer. You just, something is up. What are you up to? Bam. See, now you can truly and honestly and proudly market that. In the last companies, most of it was placebo, I think. And when you don't want to sell your friend a $100 bottle, when the same company's compensation plan on the compensation plan page say they're going to try to pay out 70% of it, which we know coming from this industry for over 34 years, unfortunately, some companies that we're not here about now look for ways not to pay that commission. The reason LiveGood is exploding is the future of commerce is club membership. So because of the power of club membership, Dr. Goodkin and his amazing wife can bring the most advanced nutritional products on earth to the masses. B, people are sick and tired of overpaying for products. So maybe the same 10, 20, 30, 100 people that go from company to company get paid on it. And C, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We're just getting ready to get ready for the next wave. The first wave that brought us 1.3, 1.4, 1.5 million people almost in less than 2 years doing our beta test, while we were blessing and loving on our network marketing contacts, say, hey, this thing is gonna have 30 to 50 million members by the end of 2029. And side note, average people in LiveGood have a 7 product order when they order. 7. Why? Because they're like, oh my gosh, I cannot not take this amino at this price. I cannot not take this red at this price, especially after watching Lisa and Ryan, ladies first, on the YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, the next 90 days is extremely crucial. The next 90 days, what Ben, Lisa, and Ryan are doing, and I'm blessed and honored to tag along and be the, I don't want to say tip of the spear, but be out there serving you, is just the tip of the iceberg. What Ryan is working on, what Lisa, Ryan, and Ben are working on, what our scientists are working on is going to change the industry. So right now, this Friday, July 12th, you are so ahead of everyone else. There are 7 billion people in the world that need LiveGood. We don't sell eyelashes, nothing wrong with eyelash home-based business. We don't sell yoga pants, nothing wrong with yoga pants. We don't have a wine subscription, nothing wrong with drinking wine. But guess what? Those are not essentials. Getting healthy, staying healthy, and saving money is essential. And that's what you're a part of. So for the next 3 or 4 years, thanks to Dr. Goodkin and his amazing wife, we're gonna bless the masses. When we have 29, 20, 30, 40, 50 million people by the end of 2029, think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the glasses. Think about this. Right now, our average orders are about 7. Like when I place an order, it's about 7 orders, right? 7 items. Traditional network marketing companies, and we're not here to compete with them. The only thing we have in common is that we genuinely share and people come and get results, right? But traditional network marketing companies, ladies and gentlemen, that we come from is a little bit different. People buy, and then people to be involved. With us, people buy because they need it. People buy because they get online, they watch Dr. Goodkin, they watch his amazing wife, they hear their heart, and they see it in these products. That's what you're a part of. The next 90 days is so important. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in July. All of your friends who were involved with other companies, and again, nothing wrong with companies making products for 10, selling it for 110, and then paying commissions, running operations between. It's just over. Those days are over. Just like horses were the primary mode of transportation, and now cars are. Old way of doing network marketing was making it for 10, selling it for 100, running operations out of it and paying commissions. The new way of doing network marketing, it's working. 1.3 million people doing our testing, and we haven't even turned it on yet. And guess what? The most important part, as Ben is going to share, 3 out of 10 people that join LiveGood almost immediately start sharing because they cannot unsee the love. They cannot unsee that when Dr. Goodkin and his amazing wife been passionately making these products with the best ingredients on earth, but because of the way the world just operated, they were only able to market it to very, very, very wealthy clients through doctors. So if you have a family of 4, the old way of doing it, marketing their products, it'd be $1,500. But because the power of club membership, Lisa's dream came true. Because the power of the Ben Glinsky coming out of retirement, Lisa's dream came true. And the dream was, just like she said a few Thursdays ago, we made these products for my family, meaning Lisa, Ryan, the kids, and the doggies. And now, because of the power of LiveGood, we can bring it to the masses. That's what you're involved with. That's what you're involved with. One time, $40 to own a global business, 33 cents a day to be a part of it. And just getting on these Zooms and having fun is worth of that. But let alone when you place a product order, which almost everyone does, especially at these prices, watching YouTube, listening to Lisa and Ryan, the minute you purchase your product, let's just use International Wellness Pack for example. International Wellness Pack is $90 shipped to your door. If you were going to grab those ingredients, that quality of ingredient that Dr. Goodkin finds, good morning. If you were going to find that quality of ingredient, that International Wellness Pack would be $400. You can help your friend to get started with an International Wellness Pack and the business, $49 for less than $140. It cost me $170 to fill up my tank. That's what you're a part of. You're a part of a revolution of commerce. This is all about having fun while you're getting healthy. So I don't know if Ben is with us. Dr. Goodkin, before Ben comes and starts sharing some of the rank recognition, can you give us some update about the products? I see the new one came out that's flying off the shelf.
Hey, all right, Nader. Yeah, thank you. Happy Friday to everybody. Congratulations to everybody. Another big week. That's awesome. I can't wait to hear Johnny. I know I'd like for Ben to be on, Johnny, when you talk. I mean, you're so well written. You're an eloquent speaker. I love what Josh and Britt said a while back when, you said, like, nobody gets hurt in this business. But I would love to hear from you about some of the things that you've had to overcome along the way when you get a chance to speak. If you could just tell us a little bit about some of the struggles and how you overcame them, and maybe some industry experience. Because remember, this is a training call, Johnny. So I think a lot of people are going to be really freaking pumped to hear from you today. And I know you can bring a lot of valuable insight to them as well. And then also, if you don't mind, if you could help me, I'd love to hear how you incorporate your health and wellness into your daily routine. That would be awesome. Whether product wise, whatever you just do, things you do to take care of your brain and your body. It'd be awesome, man. But as far as products go, look, it's always an awesome Friday when I get to talk about a new product. I mean, that's where I live. It's sort of where I live in this company. I mean, I dabble in a lot of areas. We all wear different hats, and it's one of the things that has made this company so incredibly powerful and successful is because this leadership team is all willing to get their hands dirty. And that goes for Johnny and any of the other leaders that you guys have heard or seen. I mean, we all roll up our sleeves. Nobody's going to say you get to the top and done it just without putting the work in. So we all recognize that. Product wise, though, you understand this is a difficult position to be a formulator and a director of product development with a company that has so many eyes on them. There is so much attention on us from a product perspective, because not only were we disrupting the industry from a business perspective and the network marketing, but on a product front, like, how is it possible that you have these very expensive high-end brands that tout the top formulators, the top physicians in the world, which, by the way, they're more of influencers. They're not really formulating. They're just lending their brand to it. That they charge $80 to $120 for some supplements. How is LiveGood doing it for $9.99? How are they doing it for $15? And I just answered part of that with the fact that we all roll our sleeves up and we do a lot of things. We don't spend frivolously. We're well disciplined with our financials. But also it's sourcing and it's being transparent. And it's not having to mark up to pay a bunch of upstream, people in your line. So from a product perspective, I'm alwaes getting drilled. So I know, and I appreciate this so much. This is a good thing. I know that whenever something new comes out, that I have to have every T crossed and I dotted. It has to be on point. Has to be. There's no way that I could accept anything less. And so today we're going to be talking about a new product release. You guys may have already seen it because there's been a ton of orders. We put it on the website quietly on Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. And it's our hydration amplifier. And it is basically an electrolyte oral rehydration solution. So it's a powder stick form. I've actually got a bag. And what I was going to do was I was going to do a screen share, but I think I'm not going to do that at the moment. But this is it, guys. And what it has is, this is a bag. It has 30 stick packs. These are very easy to grab and go. But here's the thing about hydration. This by itself doesn't hydrate. Electrolytes don't hydrate you by itself. They facilitate hydration. They pull water into the cells. We are a body of salt water. Our body composition is over 2/3 water. It's really salt water. We're a battery for all functional purposes. We are a battery. We conduct current. Our muscle contractions, our nerve impulses, they all work on electrical gradient. And so the only way that's possible is to have your adequate amounts of sodium, potassium, magnesium, chloride. You need these electrolytes, and that's what we've got here. I mean, there's other there's other electrolytes, but these are the main ones. And your body overall does a really, really good job at maintaining homeostasis. And that's kind of an awesome feature, except for the fact that the body still needs ample amounts of supply. Without the salt, we're not going to survive. We cannot survive, guys. So hydration, as far as hydration goes, it is proven. The science is conclusive. It's not debatable. So it is a high quality sodium, potassium, magnesium. We added vitamin C as acerola fruit, but it's very, very powerful supplement. You can take it every single day, mix it in water. It's a lemonade flavor. You can control the sweetness. There's only a little bit of stevia in it, but you can control it just by your dilution. For those that sweat a lot, for those that know they need fluid replacement, if you're sick or have anybody with diarrhea and those types of things, certainly you can use it. But anybody that's exercising, overall general health, you can still use it once a day. And it's honestly, it's the quickest, fastest way to get water into your cell. and to ensure proper hydration. So highly recommend it. I'm pumped about it. It's a lemonade flavor. It's probably the start of a line of our oral rehydration solution, I would think, because, you know, obviously flavor-wise, we want to continue to evolve. But man, right behind this, and then we just launched this, and then now in the next couple of weeks, you're going to see a full skincare line come out, 4 products. Oh man, like to me, that's just an entire business model. You know, and then we've talked about the gut support. It's actually, no, sorry, I think the gut support's going to launch before skincare in the next 3 to 4 weeks. And let me tell you, when you see what we're doing with gut support and how we're supporting brain health and mental health and attacking a whole bunch of things just with gut support, you're going to be in love. It's awesome stuff. Then there's a whole lineup. Every week, I say the same things over and over on Fridays, but there are some additions. My visionary board and wish list of products is always growing. I really like the idea of metabolic reset. I love that. I love the concept of fasting. So we did a nice, Lisa and I did a training 2 weeks ago on fasting state. So check that out. There's also some really cool tricks and hacks and things to do to improve your metabolic health. Those are areas of focus for us. But I'm glad that I stalled long enough, Johnny, because we've got Ben G finally in the house. Welcome to the call, Ben. But we did not have Johnny come on because we wanted to stall and make sure that you were able to intro Johnny properly. So Ben, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. How's this view and sound and stuff? Am I right? All right. Perfect. All right. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to the call. I'm sure Ryan talked about our product status inventory. Did you talk about our awesome new hydration sticks?
I had to, dude. I couldn't wait for you, man.
Yeah, no, awesome. Dude, I cannot wait for that product. I've been out of town, so I haven't even gotten to the warehouse to get mine yet, but I'm super excited for that. But yes, we have tons of rank advancements that we're about to go over, but there's one very special one that I wanted to recognize, and that is our good friend Johnny Demos, who's been here almost since the beginning, and just an awesome leader out of Australia, awesome guy. And this guy gets it. I mean, that's what I love so much about Johnny. He understands what we're all about, the vision, the mission, just helping people, doing it right, fixing a broken industry. And I was so excited when I got that rank list this morning and I saw Johnny's name for achieving diamond. So I definitely wanted to invite him on the call to say a few words. And so out of Australia, our newest diamond leader, congratulations, Johnny Demos. We'd love to hear words from you, and also any training you'd like to throw out, any tips, strategies, hints, whatever you want to say. But congratulations, Diamond. Johnny.
Thanks, buddy. My God, where do I start? God, it's been a long time coming. It's fantastic. I've got to say, I'm just a little bit excited. It's been an incredible journey over the last, 14, 15 months, whatever it is, who's keeping track. But, I've been doing this network marketing thing for a bunch of years now. I've got to say, in and out of some companies, had some successes, certainly some failures. But I think after all these years, I just got a little bit discouraged, like you, Ben. I listened to your story, and I think we all resonate. I just got sick and tired of seeing people failing in the industry. I realised at some point that no matter where I was, no matter how good the compensation plan was meant to be, or the leaders or the owners or all this stuff that everybody talks about that makes up the best company, it was all the same story. You've got all these leaders with big followers or whatever it is at the top of the companies that are making all the money, and 20 and 80, 90% of the people are making nothing. So I noticed that as well, and I guess I realised, and this forms part of my presentations every day. I realised that this industry was nothing more than a bunch of mostly great companies, but fighting to sell their overpriced products to people that simply couldn't afford to buy them every month. And that was a problem, So I think I simply had enough. I decided, that maybe it was time to throw in the towel, hang up the boots. And just as I was going to do that about 16 months, 17 months ago, something like that, some stranger reaches out to me all the way from Toronto in Canada and starts to, get a little friendly with me, build a relationship. And I thought, oh, come on, what do you want? When just in this industry, you see those things coming a mile away. And that's what happened to me. I thought, what do you want? and I kind of liked the guy, right? After a little while. So, and then all of a sudden he pitches me on this little membership club that was causing a massive stir in the industry that nobody had ever seen before. And he explained the concept to me, because here's the funny thing. I'd heard about LiveGood 3-4 times in probably, weeks or a couple of months earlier, whatever it was, from people that I knew, but they pitched it to me in a way that it didn't do anything for me. But this bloke explained it to me in a way that just made total sense. This wasn't about peddling expensive products anymore, marketing products and all that stuff. This was about, he explained to me, it was about showing, and this I guess is great training as well, but showing the world a way that they could revenue share in the insane subscription revolution that we were all witnessing. And mostly, most of us hadn't realized, right? We'd seen all these big companies like Amazon and Netflix and Costco and all this stuff, but I don't think anybody realized that it was really becoming a revolution. I don't think anybody really cared until somebody, like I say in my presentations, it took one little company, one bloke to stand up and had the kahunas to just say, you know what, enough is enough. We're going to change the game in this industry. We're going to turn it totally upside down. We're going to do something that nobody's ever done before. And I got that. I just got it. So, you know what, eventually, and I think we all experienced that. We didn't get LiveGood right in the beginning, but when the penny dropped, we just got to work. We got to work, totally focused, zero distractions. I know that some people are sitting there going, oh, distractions, whatever, but I'm sorry, that's my system. It's my system. I understand that people are different. They've got to put food on the table. Everybody's different. I get that. But if you're going to ask me how I did it with zero distractions. I focused, worked hard, and we created a movement. We simply created a movement, and we've really made a difference with a system that simply works and is duplicatable. So Trevor De Silva, I don't know if you're on the call tonight. I'm assuming maybe you are. But if you're not or are, it doesn't matter. I love you, bro. I love you. I'm going to be forever grateful, and you know this. I'm going to be forever grateful that you reached out to me 15 months ago, because you changed my life, as did LiveGood. Okay? And now that we've teamed up and we've got this system going on that simply works, and, Ben asked about what little things do we do. We use Zoom calls, man. We use Zoom calls. That's all. This is our system. I'm not going to sit here and preach to anybody else about how they should do their business, because it's their business. It's your little part-time gig. You do whatever you want. But if you're going to ask me, you know what? I'd rather say, hey, have you heard about what's going on in the subscription economy? You haven't? Okay. There's an info session that you need to be on tomorrow night at 6 p.m., tomorrow at 11 a.m., 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't care, whatever it is. That's what you need to see. But you know what? But Trevor, none of this would be possible without you, buddy. Thank you for reaching out to me. And I've got to say, it's not about me. It's not about Trevor. It's about the beautiful, beautiful 3,000 plus strong team that have helped me get to where I am, only because I've helped them get to their little ranks. Because that's what it is. We talk about the little bronze rank and how, two people come on, it's only rubbish. Bronze is everything, because if you get everyone to get there too and teach them how to get there too, and talk about the subscription, forget about promoting products for a moment. Talk about the subscription. Let's go get your two. Let's get your family members. Let's go bless some people, right? The bronze rank is absolutely incredible, and I love my team. I love my leaders, and I think that's why I've got. Look, I'm very humble. I don't like to talk about me, but I do love to say that I feel humbled that so many people reached out because of, they heard of what happened this week, whatever. And I feel fantastic, because I know deep down inside in my heart that we're on a mission to help people and to make a difference. And you know what? I've got to say, I love my team. I love you all. We're really going to make some noise in this thing. I'm very excited that we recently teamed up together and created such a strong bond with the beautiful Hanley from South Africa, with a beautiful team and beautiful leaders. I found my home. It's that simple. But you know what? The biggest and most special and most emotional shout out that I've got to give is to my beautiful wife, Lucy, because my incredible wife, who stood by me every single step of this journey, Every single step of this journey, she's seen the good and the bad the last few years, swapping companies sometimes when something didn't work, having spent a fortune going overseas to conferences and conventions for other companies, and then looking at me and saying, what are you doing? Live good. What is that exactly? But she stood by me every step of the way. She trusted me, and we've shared so many tears together. She's seen it all. So for you, my darling, who's sitting right next to me on the couch in tears right now, I want to tell you that I love you and thank you for everything that you've done. Everything. Because if it wasn't for that support, I would have given this up. Her, together with Trevor and now Hanley, I swear, has made all the difference, everything. So Crown Diamond is loading 100%, and I'm happy to help anybody that asks the question. But we've got limited time, I know. But I don't, Ben, Nada, you guys, I dearly love. Somebody said to me recently, oh, Johnny, have you heard about, I promise you this is exactly the conversation. Someone said to me a few weeks ago, oh my, one of my team members, Johnny, have you heard about such and such a company, whatever it was? I said, not really. What about it? Oh, some membership club that, oh my God, they're doing some matrix and whatever. And I said, stop for a moment. Stop for a moment. And I called them and I said, listen to me. There will always be somebody that's going to copy the greatest thing that's ever happened to this industry. Are you stupid? Are you crazy? There was going to be so many companies that are going to try and copy us, copy Live Good. But I'm telling you now, and this is my answer, there is only one Ben Glinsky, one Nada 𝐲𝐽𝐿, one Ryan and Lisa 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐲. I promise you, with God as my witness, that is exactly my answer, because that's the truth. That's the truth. This company's going, as far as I'm concerned, it's going nowhere. We're just getting started. Ben, I love you, and you guys, seriously, really special. Thank you for those few minutes. If there's anything else you need to know, ask away. Now I'm on a roll. Love you guys.
Thanks so much. Yeah, that was awesome. But I definitely have some follow-up questions there because you dropped some good nuggets. But this is okay. I want to ask you this question because you started out with that you my wife want to say hi.
Hi guys.
You said you got 3 or 4 people talk to you about Live Good before Trevor, before you actually took a serious look. What was it that those people did that you didn't like or didn't attract you to take a deeper look?
Well, that's easy. I mean, look, in every case, it sounded, I mean, firstly, I mean, in the beginning, if you're going to hear about any new company, you're always going to be skeptical. But for me, it really just sounded like just another health and wellness company with cheap products, you know. So, and that just didn't do it for me, you know. I thought I'm done. Yeah, the cheaper products. I think initially I thought the first thing that goes to my head is you get what you pay for, whatever. So it just wasn't exciting, Ben. That's all.
So what was it that Trevor did differently that got you excited to take a look?
That it was because it was a membership club. I think straight away we started to understand that, imagine Netflix started, launched 27 years ago and decided, you know what, we're not only going to launch this fantastic movie platform, but we're going to offer you an opportunity to earn an income by sharing this little membership to this movie platform. And once I understood that concept and once we really got to know the compensation plan with a matching bonus, I thought, hang on a second, we need to really take this a little bit more seriously. So it was the concept of the whole membership club was incredible, Ben.
Awesome. So what would you tell people to do or to not do? Like, Trevor did it right. The 3 previous people did it wrong. So I guess what advice can you give people, like, don't do this, do this, when they're talking to people about Live Good?
Look, that's a tough one to answer. And I only say it's a tough one because it might rock some people, some boats. But I think to be out on social media, and I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I think to be out on social media marketing this little product and trying to get, I mean, it's funny because there's a bunch of networkers that come from other companies that are very, very product focused, and that's all they know. All they know is to jump on social media and do a bunch of videos on the next collagen or the next Reds or whatever it might be. And I just think because of the model, if you're out there trying to get one member by one member, if you're really going to build, if you're here to build a big business, I think you just can't do it by member by member. like that. So I think the message, it's all about the language. I want to have amazing language. When somebody says to me, what do you do? What do you do? What's this little online thing you do? I don't want to say that, it's just a, health and wellness product with cheap products and a membership club, whatever. I need to excite them, especially if I'm looking for a member, if I want to have a conversation with somebody and the message that I want to get across is, hey, for $10 a month, you can access the very best products on the planet at crazy prices. I don't want to have that conversation because I want to get a member. I'd rather get somebody that's going to help me build a business. So I need to talk about the business model, and on the side of that, there's an amazing platform for you to get your family healthy and everybody, right? But so I have to have the subscription message. That's the short answer, Ben.
Love it. So talk about the subscription, talk about the membership, and that's if you're talking to people about the business opportunity. And again, there's never a wrong way to talk about the products. If you want to lead with the products, lead with the products. If you want to lead with the membership, you're looking for
it's just
networkers,
fast or slow. Fast
right.
or slow. That's all it is.
Okay, let's talk about that really quick. Fast meaning go after networkers who have an organization. Slow meaning one by one.
No. It doesn't necessarily be networkers. I mean, some of the greatest leaders in my team are not networkers. They're just people who have. I mean, they potentially have a network of people. And one of the conversations that I have with, let's say, it could be some real estate, some realtor who's got a great network, and says to me, Johnny, this sounds fantastic, because the message it doesn't matter whether somebody's got a big business and earns a lot of money. They're working 300 hours a week. So if I can show them a way that they can build a residual income and earn beach money or earn royalties as if they produced a hit song, of course they want to know. My God, an idea that they can earn an income by walking away from a business that they can't do now, it's fantastic. And we say to them, hey, we don't need you. We don't need you. If you're too busy, if you're doing 300 hours a week, we don't need you. All we need is for you to just commit to this little bit of time to just bring us some people. Bring us some people, bring them to the Zooms. Let me meet them. Bring them to me. I'll sort your business out. Don't you worry.
Awesome. Love it. And I love that you talked about getting people to bronze fast, get into their network, get them to bronze, get that duplication going. And one thing I notice about Johnny is he's not afraid to hear the word no. He's not and he'll keep talking to people. And
I want the no.
Yeah. You got to go through the no's to get to the yeses. And that's one thing about Johnny. The people, and really any successful person in any industry, any company, any business, is you can't be afraid to hear the word no. You can't be afraid of rejection. And that's one thing, Johnny goes after some big people. He's talking about Hanley, who just came in from South Africa, has a big team. There are still a lot of leaders out there, especially internationally, who have big groups, who have big followings, who are out there. I don't want to say struggling in their company, but at some point when that company goes down and when people wake up and run out of money, there's a lot of crazy stuff happening in the world and the economy right now. There's always going to be people looking for LiveGood. So that is awesome. One more. And any way you promote, I love that Johnny does conference calls with his team. There's no wrong way to promote LiveGood, to build LiveGood, to build your team. It is so duplicatable. Whatever way you want to build is awesome. So I love that as well. A lot of people in the industry, I'm going to kind of throw this out there because we hear companies talk about this is the simplest, most duplicatable system. You just have to throw them into the system. And yes, systems are awesome, but there's no perfect system. There's no such thing as a system that's going to do all the work for you. You have to talk to people. You have to invite, whether you invite them to one of Johnny's calls, whether you invite them to our Thursday night call, whether you invite them to this Friday call, whether you invite them to the website to watch the 5-minute Ben video, whatever it is, you just got to invite people. But don't think that there's a magic system that's going to do all the work for you. There is nothing, and our numbers prove it. 30% of our affiliates are in profit. That's duplication. No company with an automated system has even 5% duplication. We got 30% in profit. So I want to throw that out there. I do believe our system is the best in the industry. Send people to the video, get them on the Thursday night call. Like, it doesn't get much easier than that. But you hear about these automated systems that are going to do all the work and all that stuff. And when you look at the numbers, you look at the statistics, you look at how many people are making money. If it's so simple and duplicatable, why doesn't any other company company even have 5% duplication when we've got 30? Obviously, something's working here that's not working anywhere else. So thank you so much, Johnny. Congratulations again. Great job. Keep up the great work. I know you are definitely on your way to crown. And another thing I love about Johnny, I mean, he's been in this company almost 15 months and just hit ground. You know, a lot of people are like, they want to hit it in a month or 2 months or 3 months. It's consistency. And not everyone you enroll is going to be here in 3 months, 6 months, in a year. Not everyone you enroll is going to build to platinum or diamond. But if you're consistent, you keep focused and you stay with it, big things happen. And Johnny's a great example of that. So great job, Johnny. Congratulations. Speaking of that, let's go on to, we had a ton of rank advancements this week. Johnny wasn't even the only diamond. Yep. It was a big week. All right, so let's talk about that real quick. Actually, Nader, you want to say anything to Johnny, Ryan?
I do want to say something, Ben. I do, man. Johnny, you know, I was just talking to our mutual friend. I love your enthusiasm. I love how contagious you are. I watch you on your Zooms. People cannot cross paths with you and wonder what is Johnny all about. And yes, absolutely. Trevor's texting me right now. You're absolutely right. People are going to get involved. The question is, who are they going to get involved with? So ladies and gentlemen, fortunes are in a follow-up. You never know. I love Johnny to death. He's bringing some top people. But believe you me, nobody's heard of company yet. Less than 1.5 million people in the company. There's 7 billion people in the world that need our products. We're not marketing wine. We're not marketing exotic non-essentials. Everybody knows what a protein is. Everybody knows what a green is. Everybody knows what a red is. So ladies and gentlemen, be contagious like Johnny. When he invites people to his Zooms, it's like inviting people to a wedding. He doesn't leave any room for doubt. How can you? And that's one of the main reasons I love serving this man and watching his team explode. By the way, he's one of the least maintenance diamonds we have because he gets it. Ben hit the nail on the head. The guy gets it. Ladies and gentlemen, go out there, keep digging. There are Johnnies out there that's going to bless your business. Meanwhile, get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Ryan.
man.
No, I'm glad he did. Right before you got on, I said, Johnny, make sure you give us some tips, tricks. But I wanted to hear, Johnny, how do you incorporate health and wellness in your daily routine? Like, what are some things you do to take care of your body and your brain?
Oh, man, I've got my favorites. Except I've started to run out of a couple. I need to place another order. But look, as a routine, I've got to have my reds every day. But I mix my reds together with the E3, which I think is incredible. Love my greens. My wife has the multis and the reds. I'm trying to think, what else do you have? But no, it's just the reds I just have to have. I have it twice a day. The E3 maybe 2-3 times a day. I love it. But I started to get into the methylene blue back when that was such a big craze. But the blue tongue drove me crazy for a while. But I'm starting to get forgetful now. I might have to get back into the methylene blue.
That's awesome. Lisa.
Hey, so I kind of lost my voice. I have a little cold, but Johnny, congratulations. You have been one of the affiliates that has emailed me routinely from the beginning. And I actually look forward to your emails. They're always well thought out. The questions are relevant. I can tell you're paying attention to the material and you're really trying to help your team. So you've earned this. Really awesome. Congratulations. And did you not notice how we told you how to take the methylene blue so your tongue doesn't get blue? You got to fold it up, put it in the back, but it really works because I can't walk around with the blue tongue all the time either. But no, congratulations. Love you reaching diamond. Love that you're on with us today. So keep up the good work.
Thanks, Lisa.
Awesome. All right, here we go. You guys ready? This is man, last week was a huge week. I think this week might have been bigger in terms of rank advancements, almost the same as far as numbers. Third biggest week of 2024. Numbers continue to roll in. Momentum is through the roof. You guys are absolutely crushing it. So congratulations. We had 3,323 new bronzes this week. I think a couple weeks ago, that number was like 2,500. Today, 3,323, almost 500 a day. New bronzes. Guys, that is awesome. 3,323 new bronzes just this week. Talk about duplication, guys. That is absolutely huge. Congratulations. to all of our bronzes around the world. You guys are awesome. Well on your way to that next rank. You're in profit. Keep up the great work. Awesome job. Love it. We had 382 new silver ranked affiliates, over 50 a day. 382 new silver. Yeah, a few weeks ago that was under 300. 382 this week.
July.
Momentum is building. Like, it's going the right way. And again, we haven't even turned on the engine yet. Like, that's the exciting thing. We got some exciting announcements today. That's just another step towards awesomeness. I mean, just more awesomeness. But I love seeing the numbers go up, especially when we really haven't done anything, changed anything, announced anything, launched a few new products. Hydration sticks, man. Our warehouse team, I don't know if Ryan announced it, but I mean, they have been just on top of everything. And I mean, they're packing thousands of orders a day. And then the last 2 days with hydration sticks have just been crazy. But they got all those orders out yesterday. The first day we launched the hydration sticks. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I don't know.
It was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I went
But
down.
yesterday, right? 2 days ago we launched it. Yesterday was the first day they packed it and shipped it, and they got them all out yesterday, and are well on their way to doing the same today. So, yeah, keep those orders going. I know Lisa loves seeing them. Make Lisa happy. Place your product orders. All right, 382 silvers. Congratulations. That is absolutely awesome. People have built a team of at least 20 members in their team. 50 a day, guys, over 50 a day. That is just amazing. Like, that doesn't happen in the industry. Silvers are making on average, $100 to $300 a month. And that's just going to continue to grow as the matrix fills, as more and more members continue to join, because again, we haven't even started yet. All right. Golds, 53 new golds. I want to leave time to announce some stuff. 53 new golds, my favorite, along with bronze. That sweet spot in the industry, $300 to $500 a month average income. Some of these guys are making $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month as their organizations are more mature, or maybe they brought in a couple leaders who are building even faster than them, and that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. You build, that's what you want. I mean, you bring someone in who's going to outproduce you. That's awesome. So go for those people. All right. So congratulations, 53 new golds, 9 new platinums, over 1 a day, 9 new platinums this week. Platinum making on the low end about $1,000 a month, high end as much as $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month. Congratulations to our 9 new platinums this week. And we had not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 new diamonds this week alone. We already heard from one of them, our good friend Johnny in Australia. We also had Termersuk Denzin from Mongolia. And I will tell you, I didn't even look. I don't know where this Mongolian team is coming from, but in terms of growth this week, Mongolia was number 2 behind the United States. This Mongolian team is on fire, and they're proving it. They just launched promoted a new diamond. So congratulations to Termersuk from Mongolia. Love seeing that. We had another Korean diamond, _Ru from Korea, and we had another diamond from China, whose name is in Chinese. Congratulations to this China team, continues to rock. So 4 new diamonds. Diamonds are averaging, $8,000 to $10,000 a month. Some are as high as $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month as their organizations get a little bit bigger. But that is awesome. So congratulations to all of our newly ranked affiliates. Keep up the great work. Those numbers are absolutely insane. Almost 4,000 new, about 3,800-ish. New rank advancements this week, in 1 week. Crazy. It was funny, and I talk about how companies do press releases when someone hits the equivalent of a diamond, or of a gold even. And I saw one this week. I'm like, see, I mean, we got 53 new golds. That's the press releases. But yeah, it's exciting. It is awesome. That's duplication. That's what we're all about, and people are getting it, and I absolutely love it. So, Nader, 30 seconds, then we're going to jump into some announcements.
Okay, buddy. Hey, thank you again. Ladies and gentlemen, one thing you'll notice that all platinums, golds, and diamonds have in common: A, they're the product of the product. B, they are contagious and they're excited. People want to be a part of what you're part of if you're having fun, if you show fun. I mentioned the word fajita. When you go to a Mexican or a Latino restaurant, when you order fajita, you hear it before you see it and smell it. That's what Johnny does. That's for 99%. Just you love what you do. When you get on these products, when you want Ryan explaining to you what you need to do to these products, with these products to bless you, that's how you create the excitement. So thank you, Johnny, for showing your heart. Thank you for going out there. And ladies and gentlemen, that Zoom that Lisa and Ryan did with the fasting, I did a search early this morning on Facebook for fasting groups. You know, there are thousands and thousands of intermediate fasting groups on Facebook that need our lean pack and need to watch that video, the Zoom. Reach out to them. Let them know that they can get out and do it in an affordable way. Congrats, all the diamonds. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. All right. So, Ryan, I missed the first few minutes of the call. Are there any other product announcements you want to talk about?
Yeah, no, I covered everything. One thing I saw in comments, Ben, make sure on the top right corner, if you click on view, make sure it says speaker. I guess the view showing for everybody can see all panelists. The only one I did not mention was the detox, and we're working on that. We've just approved everything. So we're a few weeks now from having detox to roll out. Do you want to talk about how much contamination that we consume on a daily basis? Some of it controllable, some not. But wait until you see what we're doing on the detox side of things. Again, it goes back to everything we just talked about, cellular health at a cellular level, very functional, very foundational, metabolic health. Like when I talked about the hydration pack today, I told you that the cell acts as a battery. There's electricity and current running through our cells. You need proper electrolytes. You need proper hydration. You have to go through detox protocols. You should be doing some form of fasting, whatever works best for you. These are all things to improve your cellular health so that you guys are able to really just maximize your lifespan that Lisa talks about all the time. So that was one product, Ben, that I did not mention, but I did run down the whole list of everything else. So
awesome. So when is gut support coming? Oh, that was
gut support's August 5th. So less than a month.
Detox is right behind it.
Gut support, skincare line, whole skincare line, right? The 4 different products. And then detox right there.
Sleep gummies?
Sleep gummies right about in the same window. So after gut, sometime between gut. So actually, it's going to be right around detox. The gummies are hard. Gummies are difficult to make. You know, you got to run through a lot of testing on those.
Awesome. Okay. So we have another product line, if you want to call it, that I'm going to tell you guys about right now, that we've been keeping a secret for a while, but it's exciting. And it's not ready, unfortunately. We're still a few days out, both on we talked about our funnel last week, about our whole questionnaire, full report analysis that's free for anyone to get a better understanding of where they are from a health perspective, with some recommendations from Dr. Ryan on what they could do to improve each of those areas, whether it's heart health, gut health, brain health, digestive health, muscle growth, all of that stuff, weight loss. Each one has its own category, has its own recommendations. And if they want to participate, if they want to order those products, become a member and order the products, they can do that all through that questionnaire, or it just gives them an idea of where they are and what they need, whether they buy LiveGood products or not. So it's very non-pushy. What's the word I'm looking for? Non-aggressive, but very helpful, very powerful, very valuable. And so that's still, we wanted to launch it today. It's possible we turn it on later today, but it's probably going to be Monday or Tuesday. Just cleaning up some stuff, mainly the follow-up emails. The system is done. Again, just working on those follow-up emails because we want to drip on those people and say, hey, you know what? You took this report. Congratulations. You're doing the right thing. But now it's time to really take action. Don't just know where you are. Take action on it. And here's some great products that you need to take. We'll highlight some products. We got this whole, guys, it is powerful. You give someone that free assessment. We're going to keep dripping on them, keep telling them what they need to take. I mean, even if it's just one product they start with to get healthy, we're going to help you as much as we can to help you build your team, create more members, and help people get healthy. So that is a few days away, probably maybe less than a few days away. And that's going to be awesome. And that goes along with this other thing. So we've talked about, I've hinted at that we're launching something that other companies can't do because they're not a membership model, because they're paying out on products and all this stuff. And I wanted it to be ready. It's not, but since I've been teasing you guys about it, I wanted to tell you what it is. So here we go. So you've heard about this craze of Ozempic drugs, the semaglutides, the tirzepatides, the Wegovys, the Ozempics, all this stuff, Zepbound, Mounjaro. It's huge. Over 40 million people in the United States are using these weight loss medications, whether for weight loss or diabetes. 40 million people. So we've got two opportunities here. Number one, we will be, in literally a few days, the first and only network marketing company that is able to sell and provide these drugs to people with a full prescription. We've got the whole, working on this very hard. A lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy, a lot of money's gone into it. So they have to be doctor prescribed. We've got the whole network of doctors in every state in the country. And speaking of that, this, unfortunately, for international people outside the US, is only available for the US right now. We do have some things we're working on internationally to make up for that, but this is only for the US right now. So those 40 million people just in the United States is a whole new market for us. So these drugs that people are taking, again, we've got the whole doctor network that can prescribe the drugs. We've got the whole pharmacy network that sends them straight to their door, all very easy, very duplicatable, very seamless. It's just one step. So the difference between this and all of the other products, and the reason that we can do this and other companies can't, very similar to Costco. Costco has a pharmacy. You get discounts on drugs, on medication, on prescriptions if you are a member of Costco. If you're not a member of Costco, you don't get to participate. That's the same thing here. So unlike all of our other products where we have a retail price and a member price, with drugs, you are not allowed. It is a law. We, as you guys know, we keep everything super, super beyond squeaky clean, and just going through the regulatory processes and all that stuff was another big endeavor, just to make sure we're doing this right and clean and aren't going to have any issues. You are not allowed to pay commissions on drugs in any way other than maybe to the doctor. So we can't, so there's no retail price on these medications. There's no, because we can't pay out commissions on drugs. Even if they pay a higher price, we can't, it's not allowed, it's not legal. We want to keep it clean and legal. So we're making these prices, I mean, there's like no profit margin for the company. It's just to provide you guys another product, another opportunity, another offering to people. And just like every other one of our products, most companies are selling the generic semaglutide compound for $299 a month. Very powerful product, tons of testimonials on it. People are getting results. $299. We're coming out at $199, $199 for members. Tirzepatide. Most companies are as much as what, Ryan? $699, like $700 for tirzepatide. Ryan's giving me a thumbs up. $399 for tirzepatide, and that's what a lot of people are going to. Apparently, the weight loss benefits of that drug are better than a semaglutide, or more. There's just different, and the doctors that we have will recommend which one they think is better for the patient. And a lot. So I said there's two opportunities. There's actually three. All right. Here are the three opportunities. Number one, still a huge market of people who are looking into taking these Ozempic type weight loss drugs. And they can also buy Ozempic, by the way, through our site at the lowest price you can get Ozempic anywhere. And we actually have four branded ones, along with the generic compounds that most people go with the generic, same stuff, better price. But we got Wegovy, we've got Mounjaro, we've got Zepbound, and we've got Ozempic that you could buy at the lowest price anywhere. So those are awesome. And again, along with the generic tirzepatide and semaglutide. So the first market or opportunity here is that there's still, 40 million people in the United States. The buzz is out there. People are very excited about this. They see people getting results. Now, sorry, I'm jumping all over the place, but I want to mention, so we've talked a lot about this. We're not proponents of drugs or medication. We want to do the opposite. We want to get people off of drugs and medication, not on drugs and medication. But this world has gotten so out of hand unhealthy again, over 75% of people are overweight or obese. And I don't know what's the percent of obese, but that's what it's tailored for obese people. And sometimes you just need that head start. We don't recommend you take these drugs forever, but to lose that first 50, 60 pounds they help a lot. And again, you get for 6 months, 9 months, not gonna hurt you bad, especially with the other stuff we have going on. So I just want to throw that out there. We're not encouraging people to use drugs, but in some cases, and I'll let Dr. Ryan talk about this here in a second, some people just need that head start. I mean, Weight Watchers even went to these drugs, and we're about half the price of their product. Literally exactly the same product for half the price. When it comes to drugs, you can't go better, higher quality, lower quality. It's FDA regulated. It's the same stuff. It's just a better price. So opportunity one is people who are looking into taking these drugs, want to get on them, maybe don't know where to start. Now they've got the opportunity to do it. Opportunity number two is people who are already taking these drugs and are paying $100, $200, $500, $1,000 a month more than they could get them from at LiveGood. There's another opportunity. Now we can attract all these people. And again, you have to be a member to get access to these discounted drugs. You have to be a member. So that's how you're going to make money. You bring people in, they become a member. And number three, this is the biggest one of all, is that most people, as we all know, are not getting enough nutrients out of their diet. We're all deficient in something. We all need our greens. We all need our reds. We need our multi. We need our magnesium. We need our vitamin D. We need these products. When people are on these Ozempic type drugs, they need them even more because they're taking in less calories, less nutrients, less food. In other words, they're in many cases kind of starving their bodies of what their bodies need. So those people, even more than everybody else, need supplements as well. And so a lot of this funnel is intertwined with the whole drug process. So whether or not they buy the drugs, whether or not they're already taking drugs, everybody needs supplements. And even people who are already using these drugs, whether they buy them from LiveGood or not, they need supplements. And so this whole, and we've got a part of the filter is actually one of the doors, not the filter, the funnel. Yeah. One of the doors to get into the funnel is, hey, are you taking these weight loss drugs? Because you're already deficient in nutrients. Now you're even more deficient. If you want to really maximize your results with your weight loss journey, not get sick, protect your immune system, and get better results, you need to supplement on top of it. So whether or not they even buy, order the drugs through us, they still need the supplements. And that's the push. That's where we want to get people, because the drugs aren't going to last forever. The supplements should last forever because everybody needs these forever. And so that's where we're going. So opportunity one is people who are not currently using the drugs, who are overweight, and not everyone is going to qualify. Keep in mind, you have to have a certain body mass. If you're on 12 medications or you're super unhealthy, doctors are not going to prescribe it to you. You're not going to be able to get it. But those people still need supplements. So that's opportunity one, people who are not already on the products. Number two is people who are on it, who want to save money, get it for cheaper, and they're going to need supplements. And opportunity three is just everybody needs supplements, whether or not they are on it. So that's pretty cool. But again, and so to keep it totally clean, I'm not going to say the name of the new company, but it's a completely separate company, just to legal lawyers telling us to do it this way to keep it clean. It's exclusive to LiveGood. Nobody else on the planet gets these prices. You have to be a member of LiveGood to be able to get them, but it is billed by a separate company just to keep everything super squeaky clean. But just to be totally clear, we can't pay any commissions on the drugs. So we can't pay, so there's no commissions on the drugs, and it doesn't go into the bonus pool, unfortunately. Again, it's a separate company. We're keeping it totally separate, totally clean, but we're going to get a ton of memberships that are going to fill the matrix. You're going to get a lot of customers who need these products, and that's where the benefit is. So it's a huge, just added value for our membership that, again, no other company is doing, can do, and very unlikely will unless they try to adopt a membership model. I mean, Johnny said there's always going to be copycats. So there probably will be at some point, but it's going to be very hard to compete with our prices. I mean, there's the lowest possible price is literally like $100 less than the cheapest one out there right now for literally exactly the same product. So I'll let Dr. Ryan talk a little bit more about that. So take it away, Dr. Ryan.
All right, Ben, that was a huge announcement. I'm sitting in my seat squirming for my opportunity to speak. It's unbelievable. All right, guys, listen, please listen up. There's a couple things. First, I need to correct you one thing, Ben. There is absolutely no generic available on the brand name drugs. Ozempic, Wegovy, they're both the same active ingredient, semaglutide. On the other side, there's Mounjaro and there's Zepbound. The active ingredient is tirzepatide. There is no approved generic. When Ben was referring to options for compounded, those drugs, those national brand name drugs, are on a national shortage. Therefore, you can legally compound the exact copycat replica of the drug. So it's the cost-effective way to get access to this medication, this class of medication. Here's what I absolutely love. When these drugs first came out, they were pretty transformational from a weight loss perspective, but they were also pretty damn scary from a what's ahead. What do we don't know much about these things. What's going to happen? Are you going to gain the weight back? What about side effects and all these different things? The data is pouring in. The data is pouring in. And Ben nailed it. It's like, there is so much inflammation. There is so much obesity. Many folks are unable to get to where their body needs a metabolic reset. They just can't get there. These drugs are showing so much promise in the sense of cardiovascular outcomes, improving lipid profiles, so cholesterol profiles, improving all aspects of mental health. I mean, you're talking about psychiatric disorders where people are on meds and they're gaining weight and it doubles down, it causes more harm. Substance abuse disorders. I mean, there's so many off-label positive indications, things that are happening with this class of meds. But I want to make something clear. This is an entry into the clinical setting for LiveGood. We are still very much a functional, foundational, sort of naturopathic health company. We really do address root cause. That's the way we view this. We know now that with the data coming out, that the folks that start on these drugs, they now can come off these drugs with the proper education, proper lifestyle guidance, the proper supplementation, the proper nutrition, all of it. All the stuff that LiveGood has invested so heavily in to make sure that you all are getting the right amount of information, accurate information, so that your lifestyle, when you come off the meds, is better. It's not going to be worse than when you started. It's not going to go back to the way you were when you started. So all of this is very important for you guys to understand. Then you look at it from the access perspective. Look at the access Ben just talked about. Are you kidding me? This is just the beginning. All of the acute care stuff that we can add, it's not just this class of medication. We have the ability in a clinical setting now to disrupt acute care stuff that we can handle through telemedicine platform, chronic care management stuff we can handle down the road through this platform, educational outreach. There's just an incredibly huge amount of data that we can generate and we can help with. So that aspect is so exciting. And these medications are really absolutely changing lives. They are changing a lot of lives. But what's true and factual is they cost a fortune. They are cost prohibitive for many people that come on. They can't afford to stay on. They have to drop off. Never got the proper education, proper training, proper follow-up, proper drip. And then they went right back to beginning or worse than when they started. I'm excited, Ben. I know there's a lot of education that's going to be built around this, and I think that's what has got me the most pumped up about it. Because once this thing gets going, I know it's just America right now, but there's so many people's lives that are going to be able to be positively impacted, and I don't want the message to get lost. I mean, we are still root cause identity, trying to identify how do we improve people's health, and it's pretty obvious that these medications are really playing a significant role in that area. Back to you, Ben.
Yeah, and that's the point. The point of this is not necessarily to sell drugs. The point of this is to open up another market of 40 million people who need supplements. That's where the opportunity is. So I want you guys to understand that. The drugs are just a means, excuse me, to introduce. Man.
Hey, chug that down now.
I know. Crazy. I don't know what happened. All right. So yeah, the drugs are just a means to introduce more people to our amazing line of supplements. And so that's why we're doing it. But what Ryan said, I mean, this is just the beginning. This is just one piece of the puzzle. puzzle, a tiny piece. We can open up all drugs, all medications, all prescriptions. Not saying we will do that, not saying we won't do that. Still, a topic for discussion. We'll see how this goes. And everything evolves, things change. So we just got to see how the world goes. Nader, take it. I got to drink.
Oh, thank you so much. Wow, Dr. Glinsky, thank you so much for this information. Ladies and gentlemen, we talked about this about 6 weeks ago. We said as people start placing a product order, you'll see what's going to do to the numbers in a month and a half. Right now, timing is so important. The next, I want to say 2-3 weeks, y'all got to drop everything. You know what Johnny said? Johnny's chasing one rabbit. Johnny's chasing one rabbit. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of opportunities out there, but LiveGood is the future of commerce. We're just using the proven model of network marketing, friends telling friends. Like I was lucky 20 years ago, came across this young man named Ben Glinsky, signed him up because he was looking for a side hustle. Next thing you know, he breaks every record, goes out there, build giant organization. But it all started with sharing. Go out there and share your Shop LiveGood link with everyone that you know. Listen to Johnny. Did you notice how proud he is? How can he not be? How can he not be proud marketing the most advanced nutritional products on earth, made by the best ingredients, very close to cost to the end user? When you have that proudness in you, when you know what you have, nobody else can beat, you will find, I know there's only one Johnny in the world, but I'm sure there are others out there who will recognize what this Johnny recognized. So ladies and gentlemen, as we're introducing new products, new venues, new models, new approaches, it all goes back to the first thing we started with, because people are sick and tired of overpaying for nutritional products. That's what you're a part of. Ladies and gentlemen, the next 3 weeks is so important. I don't care if you told your friends 20 times about LiveGood. Remember how many times Johnny was approached? It's all about timing. You never know what mood people are in. Somebody might go to work today or talk to their spouse today, and spouse say, I want a boat. Or, hey, let's send this kid to a better school and you need some extra money. That's what you can use LiveGood for. But guess what? That money's not going to do you any good if you're in your old age. Your children have to wipe you. Excuse my French. That's why it's so important to start with the products. And what Ben and Lisa and Ryan just announced, which is going to bring a complete new genre into our company, it all starts with the membership base. Imagine if Jeff Bezos would have done that. Ladies and gentlemen, we just entered another world, like a show Twilight Zone. This is another world. I've been doing this, Ben and I've been doing this combined half a century. This has never been done. And the timing is perfect. 1.5 million base, proud, chin up, proudly marketing our products, getting healthy on our products without going broke. Okay, so what? People on top are not driving Lamborghinis and Ferraris and not flashing Rolex watches because you're paying $80 for a product that costs 10. That's why we are where we're at. And I'm sorry to say this, ladies and gentlemen, this is just the tip of the iceberg, because what they just announced is just the beginning of our wave 2. So go out there today, Friday, reach out to everyone that you know, even if they cursed at you about LiveGood, show it to them. I know people who are coming back to LiveGood. They've been paying the membership, they've been taking the greens, they've been taking the reds, definitely taking our vitamins. But guess what? The new product that we announced yesterday, they're posting it everywhere. Because like Ben said, you cannot unsee that the product is 3 times better and half of the price. Today is the day. This Friday is the day. July 12th is the day. All of the traditional network marketing companies that Johnny and amazing people like Johnny ran away from are right now dead. They're doing events because they need the money that comes from events to make them survive and pay for their big offices and private jets. Look at us. Look at Lisa. Look at Ryan. Look at Ben. We're wearing t-shirts. I got a broken tooth. My wife gave me a ride from a mechanic shop. We are as real as it gets. But nothing is more real than our products and what it's doing. Look at my old pictures. I'm not bragging. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the things you saw about Johnny is that he's bold, he's proud. Did you see how he treated his bride? His better 90%, like Josh Cross said? That's how you need to be excited about LiveGood. When you found the diamond field of 20-karat diamonds called LiveGood, don't you want to tell your beloved? So yes, there are funnels out there. Yes, there are systems out there. But all of you on here have a Hanukkah list, have a Christmas list, have a Ramadan list, have a Buddha list, whatever you have lists. Reach out to all of them. Guess what? They all have a heart. They all need magnesium. They all need greens. They wake up in the morning, so they need an E3 or coffee. They go to bed at night. They need magnesium or a sleep patch. We're not selling funky stuff. We're marketing the things that people know. Everybody knows green. Everybody knows protein. Ladies and gentlemen, Go out there today and get 50 new tour takers. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Nar. I'm telling Nar, wrap it up. No, good stuff. But no, we've gone long today, so that's really all we got for today. But keep an eye on it. Yeah, a couple of things Nader said. Actually, this is just being kind of waved to. I see a few people, and I keep getting questions about what's LiveGood 2.0. There's no LiveGood 2.0. If you don't hear it from us, it doesn't exist. Like, I don't know who came up with that. LiveGood is LiveGood. We'll continue to add more value, more products, more services, more opportunities, everything to help you guys build, grow, be healthy, save money. That's how we roll. But speaking of one other thing that Nader said, and that was, so yes, I mean, this is the beginning wave too, the funnel, the Ozempic drugs. But there's another thing we've been working on, and that is a funnel for each individual product. We've talked about that. A landing page specifically focused on coffee, one for greens, one for reds, one for every product. And we've been testing some marketing on Facebook and that kind of thing. And, that's another unique thing, because a lot of people are like, well, why is the company advertising and kind of competing with the affiliates? And here, that's not what we do. We work with the affiliate. So all of this advertising is stuff that you guys are going to have access to as well. We've talked about that. We're trying to nail down the cost per acquisition, as it's called in affiliate terms and marketing terms, and be able to let you guys basically buy customers to build your team, to fill your matrix and that kind of thing as well. We're going to do it all, at cost or very close to it. We're not looking to make money on the marketing. We just want to help you guys build your team just like everything else. So that's coming as well. And we're not done, guys. I mean, you heard some of the products that are rolling out. This gut support product is another game changer. The sleep gummies are amazing. The skincare products at the prices that we're offering them, guys, are insane. The detox products, I mean, just the beginning. Lots of stuff still coming. We are not slowing down, keeping the pedal on the metal, fuel on the fire, and we're just getting started. So congratulations for being part of LiveGood. Thank you for believing in us, believing in the mission, sharing the vision, and going out there and making it happen. Congratulations again to all of our newly ranked affiliates this week. You guys are on fire. Have an awesome weekend, everyone. Don't forget to join Dr. Ryan and Lisa on Monday for their product call. And I don't know what the topic is this week, but we're going over time. So look for it in the back office. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thanks for joining. We'll see you at the top, and keep an eye out on your email for when we launch this funnel and the new products we talked about. All right. Bye, guys. We're out of here.
See you guys.
Thanks,
See you Monday.
guys.
All right, Johnny, and everybody else. See ya.